All right, so in this video, I have a new pair of Jordan sneakers that finally got delivered, and I'm excited to show you guys these. And my initial impressions of these shoes are really, really solid. I think that this is a great contender for a sneaker that you guys should be rocking this summer for sure. So let's go ahead and get into the video on the Jordan Delta. What is going on, guys? Hess here, collectivekicks.com. If you guys would like to shop this week's top sneaker deals, check the link in the description. And happy shopping, as well as if you guys would like to buy the brand new Jordan Delta, aka Mars Yard, son of Mars Yard. I don't really know what to say about this color other than it definitely gives you that Mars Yard vibe, but in the absolute best way possible. So I'm going to jump right in. This is the Jordan Delta featuring the React midsole in this colorway. They just murdered this one. It looks so incredibly good, and it is one of those shoes that at first on pictures I was like, yeah, it looks pretty decent, and you get them in hand and I'm like, man, they really knocked it out of the park. They really did a great job on this particular model. And I love the fact that you look at this shoe and you can't even really tell it's a Jordan sneaker. They did a couple different modifications to the logos and stuff that I'll get into in just a second. But before we jump in too deep, I had this little vision, and I had this vision a long time ago, but a dude named Sneak Prince actually already did it on Instagram, so I'll show you his picture here. And shout out to Sneak Prince for actually being the first one that I saw to do this. But I actually just added a red Velcro swoosh over top of it. I just did a little mock-up. I didn't glue it down or anything like that, only because I just wanted to see visually how it would look. And I gotta say, it looks a lot better with the Nike swoosh on it. Now, this is the swoosh from the Tinker 3s, so it came with a 3-pack. I've messed around with those Nike swooshes on a couple different things here and there, but I thought it was very fitting for this one. And you could see it's not very well applied. I literally just Velcroed it down. But visually, though, what do you think about it? Do you guys like the way it looks with the swoosh on it or not? Drop a like if you do, or leave a comment and let me know. But I think it looks better like this. Definitely gives it the kind of the Mars Yard sort of look. Now, I'm one of those people that have said out loud that the Mars Yard sneakers are just overrated. I think they look kind of cool, but honestly, they're not worth the thousands of dollars that they are commanding. But I mean, honestly, that could be said with any sneakers that are made from just regular materials that are going for thousands and thousands of dollars. They're just limited supply and hype and all that other stuff. But the colorway I really like of the Mars Yard. I think it looks cool, and it has become a lot more iconic in the sneaker culture. So I was like, man, this is actually pretty legit. I love the Vachetta tan sort of look on this colorway. The materials on the shoe, like, first things first, like, I love the overall look of the shoe. And in my opinion, this is like Jordan Brand's version of Adidas Night Jogger. It really reminds me of the Night Jogger because there's a couple characteristics. One, they have a very comfortable midsole. Obviously, Nike React is super comfortable and really squishy and soft. The Night Joggers have Adidas Boost. Two, the raw edge tongue. So you could see raw edges. I mean, you could see the exposed foam on the sides. That's the same thing as the Night Joggers had as well. And then the third element is just the fact that they have lots and lots of different layers over top of the shoe, which is a refreshing sort of thing to see. As I mentioned in the past, it's kind of futuristic retro feel to it. It's futuristic with I guess the technology and the cushioning and whatnot on the shoe, but then it's kind of retro-y because of the different layers of mesh and the panels on the shoe. It's something that just adds a lot more dynamic to the sides of sneakers versus just a completely hyperfused upper or a completely knit upper. It just makes it so much better to me to see different layers all over the shoe. You have a nice suede here on the side. You also have that mirrored on the inside of the shoe over the big toe and then up the side. And then all the way around here, you could see that they added little like holes through the suede, which again looks cool the way that they integrated that. Then you have a softer like cloth material right here around the collar of the shoe on the inside and out. And then two more layers of materials, as you could see here, like a synthetic and then like a mesh material on it. I just really like the way that all of those layers come together on the shoe. It just really is nice. Also, the other thing that they have done that the Night Joggers did is use the raw stitching like so around the shoe. So if you're a fan of the Night Joggers, I think you're going to be a fan of these if you like Jordan sneakers as well. But the raw tongue on it looks pretty good with the little perforation holes on it. And then you have a little bit of a crisscross design up the tongue. And then you have an interesting tongue and pull tab. You can see the pull tab is actually across. It's actually off-centered on purpose. And it says Jumpman 000 on it. Underneath that, you do have a regular tongue label that says 23 and has a Jumpman and the Wings logo right here. But it's a modified Wings logo. As you can see on the back, they did something pretty cool. They reinvented the Wings logo and they just made it a bunch of lines. I think it's a really nice artistic take on the Wings logo, and that way it's not over branded. I mean, this shoe, again, you can't tell it's a pair of Jordans. You'd think this is a pair of Nikes. Obviously there's the Jumpman there on the bottom, but that's, I mean, it's really, really minimal branding, which I love. And you can see on the insole, they kind of show you the evolution of that Wings logo as it ends up just being the dashes. I really think that that was a nice little breadcrumb as well. Overall, I think that this is just one of those sleeper Jordans that are probably going to be released in a bunch of different colorways, and some of them are going to be really good like this one. Others are going to be so-so. It would be awesome to be able to design your own of these. Honestly, I would go crazy if they had a bunch of nice little options, especially with all the different layers on the upper. I can only hope that they're going to release these on Nike by You, but I think that they did a killer job on this. Even like a little hit of reflective like material right there. Just a solid job. Red stitching in the front just to add a little extra pop with the red Jumpman across the tongue, and then also the back pull tab and the logo. So nice little pops of red, a vachetta tan upper, a little iced out look, and then the midsole is kind of like an off-whitey sort of cream color to it. And then you have some like milky clear soles on the bottom. So the retail price on these are $130, and they do fit true to size. Worth every penny of the $130 to me. I think it's a great entry-level price point for a really comfortable sneaker that definitely has a casual appeal to it, which is perfect for myself. I think this is going to be a go-to sneaker for me this spring and summer if we actually can get out and about coming up here soon. But the only thing I really don't like about them, if I had to nitpick, is just the name, the Jordan Delta. I don't, I guess, see the Delta in the sneakers or what it means, but regardless of that, like, these things are killer, man. Kudos to the designers and the team over at Jordan Brand that released these. They did a really, really good job, and I know most people are not going to give them a chance because they're not like super hyped up limited edition Jordan sneakers, but if you get past all that, you want a comfortable sneaker for the summertime, springtime, this is going to be one that I think is stylish and like refreshing to see from Jordan Brand. We don't see a lot of casual sneakers that are not retros from them too often that have like a decent impact, and I feel like this is one that hit the mark like all the way around. So yeah, very, very nice in my opinion. I'll link them in the description if you're trying to buy a pair of them. I'm sure they're going to be releasing more colors again soon. But anyway, that is all we have. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to it. Hit the notification bell to be notified of when my videos are posted, and we'll hopefully see you guys for some more videos very soon. Peace, guys.